Our next story of the day has a lot of acronyms. SBF's FTX has launched an NFT minting platform. So Sam Bankman-Fried, the billionaire behind FTX, tweeted, "Make your own NFTs" yesterday with a link to the platform and a fire flame emoji. Later on, he said, due to the massive number of submissions, too many of which were just a picture of a fish, that they would be charging a one-time $500 fee to submit NFTs. Now, a lot going on here. I love SBF. I don't know if a $500 one-time fee addresses some of the barriers that we've spoken about on the show, but I'm sure it is a deterrent for people minting pictures of fishes as NFTs. Will, I'm going to throw this. Okay, Zach, take it away.
I really want to take it. Can we get the test image? Can I get the test image back on the screen control? All right. I heard this morning that this image right here sold for $270,000 US. That is right, folks. That is some crazy stuff. Maybe that was the pin that pricked the NFT bubble. Who knows? But it is interesting to see that an exchange itself is wanting to get into this. Hey, who knows? Maybe Coinbase could get into NFTs and either offer minting or the listing of them at some future point in time. So interesting to see FTX ride this wave. That is pretty crazy. That sold for $207,000. So I'm just going to say that. And then
it's
Will,
insane.
You got it.
Yeah, I actually have a different take. I think it's kind of crazy that FTX took so long to get a minting program on their website. For years, FTX has been the first to the spot. Like every single time you wanted something. And the first thing that caught my eye with them back in like 2019 was they had a something called a shitcoin perpetual index, which is you could buy a basket of coins that nobody wanted and you could trade them. And they made like this really innovative product around something that nobody wanted to be a part of. And for years, that's how they made their bread and butter. And that's what catapulted them to take on the Binances of the world. And yet we're into our second JPEG season here. And now they have something? Zach, I didn't hear a response though.
To be fair, Will, they've been really busy on other things.
I mean, sure. I just love how Will's like, for years, as if this isn't a company that's like less than 2 years old. So that to me is hilarious. For years, they've been doing this.
2 years.
Founded in 2019. 2 years, man. You're showing your crypto age. Anyway, I'm throwing it back to you.
No, I think that's a very fair comment. They've always been on top of it. But I think as things kind of progress, you get a little slower. It's hard to get things done. No shade on FTX. They're still like dominant, obviously. You know, Sam doesn't need anyone's good or bad opinions about him. He's laughing all the way to the bank. But at the same time, it is interesting to see like we're at the second JPEG season and now they're launching a minting program. I thought this would have been like already on the platform by now. That's my only thought. Secondly, kind of moving over to JPEG prices. If we can throw that tweet up, that'd be pretty sick. Just looking at prices all around are just dead. Oh, no worries. I'll just read it off to you guys. So Axie's Infinity is down 75% on the day. Loot is down 30%. The Doge Pound is down 25%. Kind of just go down the list. Everything is down on JPEGs, but it's a little bit more severe than Bitcoin, which makes sense. Zach, your thoughts?
Yeah, I remember asking this question to somebody. It was like an event last summer. I'm like, why are NFTs like all of a sudden like a thing? And it's like, yeah, it's just a spillover from like a frothy general market in crypto. And I think that law still holds, right? It's not necessarily, oh, wow, well, first of all, NFTs aren't a new and novel thing. They've been around for a number of years longer than FTX itself has been around. So the idea that NFTs blew up as this new and novel thing wasn't true. The idea that NFTs are a function of frothy crypto markets more broadly as people have coins to play with, I think that seems to be holding in good times and bad. And I think Will's point there sets that pretty clear. But yep.
Will, you brought up Binance in your earlier comment. And I just wonder, with all of the FTX news and all of the Binance news, is FTX going to take that throne from Binance, do we think? I mean, I know we're not featured fortune tellers, but...
The way I think about it is, yes, like they could, but there's always like someone who comes in with the new tide. And then it seems like the regulators drag them back out to sea. So like it was BitMEX, then they kind of got attacked. And then now we got Binance. Same thing's happening with Binance right now. They're getting a lot of regulatory pressure. And my instinct says, hey, when does that happen to FTX? And then who's the new kid on the block later? Doesn't mean BitMEX went away. Like they're still around. But they're definitely not the top market anymore for Bitcoin trading. Throw it to you, Nate.
Yeah, it's important to remember that FTX, even though they have a huge presence in the U.S., they're based in Hong Kong. So, like, at what point does like issues around the national security law and whatnot, like, and issues where China is like against crypto, like, when does that come into play?
Yeah, definitely. I'm with you on that one.
To wait and see.